What was the experience of writing the book like for me? Well, initially it was awkward. Because as maybe some of you also, or maybe most of you, I was brought up to be humble. I was brought up to don't brag, don't talk about your achievements, don't blow your own horn. And so the idea of writing a book, to me, very much smacked of blowing your own horn. And that was a challenge to overcome that. I really had to realize that it was not blowing my horn, it was actually extending a tool to a great number of people, and hopefully with the book, many, many, many more that I could ever reach one-on-one or even in workshops or talks. Even if you do talk to 300-400 people at a time, you never have the same reach as you have with the book. So that was one thing I had to overcome. I simply had to process that playing small didn't benefit anybody. The second thing that came up for me in the book was that it forced me to dive into the first 5, 6, 7, 8 years of my life, which were mostly on Java, mostly in Jakarta. And as you know, probably from my bio, that 3.5 years of those, the first 3.5 years of those were in camps, Japanese prisoner of war camps during the Second World War. And I had to revisit that time, and I revisited it by watching videos on YouTube of Indonesia of that time period. And it brought back an awful lot of memories. And what it also brought back is a sadness for a youth that I think I should have had. Now everybody watching this, if anybody's watching, but everybody watching it will have the same thought. I didn't have the youth I think I should have had. And that was a wonderful realization too, is that I still have that thought, that it shouldn't have been that way. Now that was probably a 2-minute process of saying, of course it should have been that way, because that's how it was. And so that was another enormous benefit. So what came up for me were a number of processes. One, to let go of my limited thinking of don't talk about yourself. The second was to really look at what my youth represented still in my mind, even though I'd done a fair bit of work on the past. I wasn't completely clear yet. And now, having done the book, having written the book with Anne, Eric, and Andrew, and Dylan, I'm pretty clear that I'm clear of any resentments that I still might hold about what I should have had in my youth and didn't have. So there were huge benefits. It also gave me an opportunity to really dive deeper into the 6-step process. Because the 6-step process is an organic process that had its genesis in another process we used to use, and then we changed it quite radically to what it is now. But writing a book about it, which I'd never thought of doing, urged me to understand the backbone of the process at a deeper level and also link it to other teachings. So there were enormous benefits in writing the book, and I'm extremely happy that I did get a chance to do that.